Tonight on Cooking with Tammy, I'm going to show you how to make an all-American classic. Tonight we're going to be making fried chicken. Now I know there's a lot of conversation when it comes to making the perfect fried chicken. We're all looking for that crispy outer layer, but we want to keep the inside moist and juicy as well. So I'm going to show you how to perfect making the perfect fried chicken. With that being said, let's get to cooking. These are the ingredients for today's recipe. We're going to be using a number of seasonings, but I can guarantee you they're all going to be complementary to our fried chicken. To our bowl, we're going to add adobo, cayenne pepper, onion powder, of course. Can't have fried chicken without onion powder. We're also going to add some white brown pepper, paprika, not smoked but regular, along with garlic powder. And to boost the flavors even more, chicken bouillon. We're also going to add some of my 5-star all-purpose chicken seasoning. Add a good amount. If you don't have my all-purpose chicken seasoning, then you can definitely use whatever your favorite poultry seasoning is. We're also going to add some of my Cajun seasoning as well. This is it right here. This seasoning blend, I can guarantee, is going to be magic. We're going to add some oil, small drizzle to our chicken, because we want our seasoning blend to stick to the chicken. Perfect. We're going to add our seasoning blends. I'm like so excited. I can't wait. This is going to be everything. It's going to be perfect. And I can guarantee you it's not going to be salty either, because we didn't add a lot of products that contain salt. It all depends on what brand you decide to use. This is perfect. Once your chicken looks like this, then we are in business. Perfectly seasoned and ready to go. Now here's the thing, you can cover this down, allow it to marinate for a little bit if you want, maybe let's say an hour or so. But with this particular seasoning blend, we're not going to need to marinate anything, alright? I want the flour to adhere to the chicken. So your best bet would definitely be to use eggs. Now if you can't use eggs, you can definitely use mustard as well as a substitute. But we're just going to beat these eggs on up. And we're going to add our egg mixture, just like that. Add your favorite brand of hot sauce. We're going to mix everything on up once again. Make sure everything is well combined. And move on to working on our dry ingredients. First thing we want to add to our Ziploc bag, or using a bowl, or like grandma used to a paper bag. If they still give out paper bags for free, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to add our all-purpose flour along with our cornstarch. And shake it around until everything is perfectly combined, both flour and cornstarch. Now, of course, whatever seasonings we add to the chicken, we need to add it to our flour as well. We want our chicken to be perfectly seasoned from the inside out, literally. All right, our seasoned flour is done and ready to go. We're going to introduce a couple of our chicken pieces to the flour. When removing the chicken, be sure to allow any excess liquid to drain off before adding it to the bag. We're going to add a couple pieces. Maybe about 4 or 5 pieces would be perfect, because we want to be able to coat our chicken perfectly. We're just going to take them on out, place them on a cooling rack. If you don't have a deep fryer on hand, no worries whatsoever. Let's say if you do have a Dutch oven pot, a large one, a deep one, all right? If you want that perfectly golden brown fried chicken, you're going to fill it up with oil, of course. Make sure you invest in one of those candy thermometers from, let's say, maybe your favorite discount store. Heat that oil on up to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Add your chicken and try to keep that oil at 350. Of course, the more pieces of chicken you add to the oil, the temperature is going to drop. So if you want to set the oil maybe at, let's say, 360, 365. So by the time you add your chicken pieces, it remains somewhere around the 350 Fahrenheit mark. If you don't have a large Dutch oven that's deep enough to fry up your chicken, of course, you can definitely fry it in a cast iron skillet. However, if that cast iron skillet is not deep enough, you're going to have somewhat of the, you know, like when you fry chicken, some areas that's more so pressed against the pan is going to be a little bit darker than the other parts of the chicken. Once our oil comes up to temperature, we're just going to set our basket up here. And we are going to add our chicken pieces to the basket. And just place it into the hot oil. We're going to be cooking our chicken until it reaches an internal temp of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. When we place our thermometer, we want to place it in the thickest part of the chicken. Our chicken is finished. Check it out, golden brown and beautiful. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's go and taste this chicken. You see that smile on my face? That's because I'm so excited. Yay! Our beautiful fried chicken is done. Wow, check it on out. Golden brown. You know what? Let's just do a crispy test to see whether or not if our chicken is crispy enough. All right. From the sound of things, it sounds pretty crispy, all right? We're going to taste it to see whether or not if it's nice and juicy on the inside. And I'm so excited. Which hot sauce do you want? Do you want Crystals or do you want Frank's Red Hot? Or do you want both? Let's see, let's see. I don't know which piece I want. Salivating. This is gorgeous. Keep in mind, it's still hot. Fresh out of the deep fryer. So it's definitely still hot. All right. Gonna add some, you know what? Before we even taste it, check out the meat. Perfectly cooked. We're gonna add some Frank's Red Hot sauce to this beautiful chicken. Let me see, let's see. Oh my goodness. And I know you heard the crunch. Oh my goodness. For this chicken to be made at home, it is flavored to the T. You hear me? This is for all my Crystal lovers out there. Crystal hot sauce. My goodness. Juicy and tender. Juicy and tender. And as you heard, the chicken has that nice outer layer of crust, which you heard, all of that crispiness going on. This is so good. You definitely have to try this recipe on out, guys, because let me tell you something. This chicken right here, it's like a party in your mouth. You pull up to anybody's event with this fried chicken right here, and they're going to want to know whether or not if you literally made it yourself or if you purchased it from like a chicken spot. This is so good. So good, using basic ingredients. All recipe details can be found in the description bar below. And if you need to purchase any of my Cooking with Tammy seasonings, the link for that is going to be below as well. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, share this recipe with friends and family. And as always, I'm your girl Cooking with Tammy, and I will definitely catch you in another video. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.